Hello, welcome to live online training with myself, Mark Cartwright. Today, this week, we're going to be looking at smart ambassadors. So let's jump in. So smart ambassadors, firstly, let me introduce myself properly. Like I said, I am Mark Cartwright. I'm a professional development specialist for Smart here in the UK. And I was a former Smart exemplary educator, which has now been refreshed and rebranded as the Smart Ambassadors, and you'll kind of find out why and slight differences, but it should make quite a bit of a difference supporting you and your communities as well. So if you want to know more, first of all, just carry on watching. But if you do want to know more at the end of it or partway through, then feel free to email me or reach out to me on social media as well. We can kind of continue that conversation in person, which would be good. So our objectives, yes, what is Smart Community? What is the Smart Ambassador Programme, and how can that be? Is that for you? Who is it for? Is that for you, like I said? And why should you join? What are the benefits? What are the reasons for you? And what rewards can you kind of reap from it, if you like? And then finally, of course, how do I apply? How do you apply to actually be part of this community within Smart and within the global network as well? So let's go on. Smart Ambassador Programme, like I said, it was called the Smart Exemplary Educators, the C's. If you like, I've referred to them on previous videos. Feel free to go back and watch some of those. And you'll find different reference points on social media to it as well. But it's been renewed, it's replacing it, and it's meant to enhance it. It's bringing these teachers together, the community that are innovative, that are inspiring educators, and how can they support each other, and how can we continue to support you as well for that there. So who is it? Most people in education, anybody in education, it might be a classroom teacher, it might be a trainee teacher, or teacher trainers themselves, it might be a director of education, it might be a school leader. Ask, and it's probably for you. Innovative and inspiring educators, that is the kind of core of it that we are looking for. Somebody that might be innovating, doing something slightly different within their classroom, thinking kind of outside the box, how can I use this smart in a particular way? And to inspire people, maybe to inspire their students, maybe to inspire people within their school, within their community, and how can we kind of support you to elevate that to a larger community as well. So, like I said, it is an application basis, and the way that we kind of accept people, if you like, first of all, that they are looking at these 3 points here. They have an area of expertise, whether that's within Smart, whether that's in technology, whether it's in education, teaching and learning, or all three. The experience using those and the passion for it as well. Something that you really want to be part of. It is an ambassador. How are you going to ambassador Smart within your community, whatever size it is? And that's the teaching and learning of technology, and also within the classroom as well. So, what are the benefits? Now, this is a massive thing, and there's loads of different points that I've put on this slide. So I'm just going to make that full screen as well. Let's move that out of the way. First of all, you get a badge on the bottom of your email address, which could not be more amazing. It is good, and it does kind of help give you that recognition of what you are actually doing and support you in any way you want there. The main thing for me when I was a Smart exemplary educator was that professional learning network. The fact that I can share with other people, I can learn from other people in whatever I might be doing, whatever practices might be happening within my classroom. And it's just reassurance that somebody else is going through the same thing and could be supportive, or how can I do this, and somebody else is there to support you with an answer, or just chatting about lots of different things, as we all like to do in teaching anyway. It's this being connected, collaborating with each other. It might be a global collaboration project where you're working with different teachers from different areas of the globe, or just within different areas within your country. It might be learning about how they do things. It might be different uniform. It might be what your school building looks like, and then trying and working in that way. I ran a fantastic global project where we looked at, I just changed one of my English lessons. So rather than writing about the book or the topic, we wrote about what was happening in our country and comparing it to everybody else. So it just gave us a kind of another point to learn from, which helped infuse the students in that way. And there's different points here. There's kind of this, the way you can be all connected with the Smart team, people like myself, people from the technical side of things, the developers, or the sales team, if you want to be in touch with them as well. learning about what is next, and also giving your feedback into that community as well to make sure that Smart are developing things for you, things that are actually genuinely useful for you in the classrooms as well. And also there's a chance to be spotlighted. It might be that you are sharing your best practice, and how can we support you to elevate that? How can we give you a pedestal, if you like, to share your best practice, and having such a big social presence as Smart has, and that can be supported for you there, obviously in the global community as well as in the small communities as well. Looking at rewards, first of all, I have to mention there are pink fluffy monsters, and all that kind of swag in that as well. There might be pop sockets, there might be diaries, whatever it might be, and kind of Smart branded stuff if you want any of those things, which are great. It might be the chance for you to highlight, like I said, elevate your pitch if you are running a webinar, if you are running training sessions. We can kind of reward you and say, oh, thanks for doing that, thanks for learning those, and kind of give you points within the Leader system, and then of course points win prizes for that kind of side of things as well. So there's lots to be learned and lots to be earned in that as well. These 3 tiers that I did mention, looking at bronze, silver, gold, it's very much this ambassador program. The more you are supporting others, the more you are showcasing Smart, if you like, we want you to be rewarded for that. It's a kind of a well done, and that's where you can kind of build yourself up the tiers, whether it's commenting on other people, whether it's supporting everybody else, whether it's just liking a few posts that other people have had, just to kind of continue that professional learning network in that together as well. And of course then we do lead on to the Smart Ambassadors, Smart Innovators, and then this is the exceptional achievement, where you've kind of gone through the system and continuing to do more, continue to innovate, continue to infuse others around you, and then that's where we can kind of give you that exclusive membership as well. Right, jumping on forward, I said there was a chance to spotlight different people, and then these are some of the UKCs. There's Guy, Sam, Carolina and Louise. Louise actually works at a Smart Exemplary School as well, which is another programme. That's from Feasy Park, and she's given a quote, and we've put that on our website and showcasing the brilliant things that they're doing there. Again, some of these links as well on social, or just here are some brilliant videos that have been made to kind of send out to the wider community as well. Like I said, it's spotlighting you and the amazing things that you do. So as you can tell here, this is just a quick map. These are the current UK Smart Ambassadors in Ireland and in the UK. You can see how they're spread there. There's a rough key of how many are in each, but I'm trying not to stand in front of both. I won't have to stand out a shot. And where are they? So it might be that one of these is near you and you want to kind of, how are they doing, and find out more about them. It might be that you are in a separate place where there's no Smart Ambassadors near you and you want to be the first in your area. It might be that you're not in the UK and Ireland and you want that support within your region as well. I look after the Smart Ambassadors within the UK and Ireland, hence why I've put these on there. But if you do want to know more about any specific region globally, then just put a comment beneath or email me directly and I can put you in touch with somebody of your local area, or in touch with Louise Haynes, who looks after the whole global project as well. So let's just jump in through. The application, how can I apply to become a Smart Ambassador? It is something like this. This is an application form. You click on it, it takes you to a website. It's quite a straightforward form for you to work through. Essentially, who are you? Why do you want to become a Smart Ambassador? What are you currently doing? Send. It's something simple quite like that. And we have now got this application process open as well. So go to that website there. Again, I'll put that link in the video in the notes underneath as well. That application process is, the first thing to consider is, do you want to be a Smart Ambassador? Are some of the things that I've been saying kind of resonating for you? Are they making sense? Are you excited to be making the impact? And do you want that support, that community around you as well? Being able to be showcased for those different points. If it is, then fill in this application form. We'd love to have you on board and love you to support you, and for you to support us in that kind of two-way relationship in that sense there. And then you can be part of that global network. And they can support you. We can be there for each other and be engaged with that, which is brilliant. The actual, once you are a Smart Ambassador, there is an online exclusive platform that will be available for you. I'm just going to grab this pen here. Within it itself, we've got a few different tiers, a few different areas. There's a kind of what's new page, so it might be that this is being released on Smart soon, on the software or the hardware, and you'll kind of get to know about that either straight away or first. It might be Product Corner, where you get to learn more about the individual products, or you're giving a chance to give feedback and help steer the direction that the software, the hardware might be taking. It might be about the Smart 360 events. These are events that we can run on a global scale or on a regional scale, where it's a bit like a trade show, a bit like a bet, if you like, but rather than going to the place, it's an online platform where we can come together and have the webinars and chat rooms and demos and whatever you might like it to be. And of course, part of that is showcasing Smart Ambassadors, where they can come together. One happened recently where the Smart Ambassadors came together and had like a round table, if you like. What's education going like? How am I delivering? And how is Smart being supported? Kind of with that as well. And I know that was a great session for them, and they gained a lot from it. And I spoke to some of them afterwards as well, and it was really interesting to kind of get their take on it and how they were learning from different Smart ambassadors, we call them globally as well. So that's on there. The Smart Store and the rewards, as where you can kind of turn your points into prizes, as I alluded to, and kind of take away that swag as well, and just a bit of competition between teachers, which we all love as well. Down here, I'm not going to show you it in depth because that is something that will be part of you if you want to become a Smart Ambassador. But we've kind of got the exclusive chat room here where we can kind of make comments and share from everyone's expertise, and of course upload your, finish your profile and kind of have that present online as well, which is great. So leaving you with a bit of a challenge, would you like to become a Smart Ambassador? If the answer is no, then great, thanks for sticking with this video, and maybe in future time to come, then come back and have another question if you do want to. But if the answer is yes, then I would urge you to apply. Again, I'll put that link in below if you do want to join the program. And if you want to know more information, then feel free to ask me directly as well. There are some good hashtags there to have a look out for on social media, just to learn a little bit more about some of the showcases or what's kind of going on already for that there. And of course, the kind of wider community of Smart as well will help you to kind of build that professional learning network in that sense. So thanks very much for watching. The next live online training is going to be run on the 14th of January 2021. That might be the first time I've said that this year, but very much looking forward to it. And we're going to be looking at assessment options using Smart, and all the different ways that kind of Smart can support you with doing assessments, which will be good. And I'd love to have you live joining for that session as well, either at 12:15 or at 3:40 for you to join us for that, which would be good. But in the meantime, if you've got any other questions, please feel free to ask me directly. My email address is there, whether that's to do with booking a demo for the hardware or the software, whether it's looking at a support package for professional development, how to kind of implement it within your setting, whether that's short, kind of a Zoom call, something like this, or it might be a long plan that we look over multiple terms or multiple years to help support you from that as well. So please be in touch, be good to hear from you. But thank you very much for joining, and hopefully we'll see you again soon on the 14th of January for a live session. So take care, and thanks very much. Bye.